What's up, family? It's TK, aka Boy Wonder.
Oh, I like that. And I'm Darius, aka the 10th Wonder.
And this is Mind the Gap.
Today we are doing the first of what might be many. We're doing a little something different. We're going to review some music. And the ones we're going to review today are Drake's new diss that he dropped against Kendrick and about 20 other niggas, and Rick Ross, who just popped up.
We just enjoying these messy heifers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And before we get started, I want people to let this sink in that these niggas do not know us. I be seeing people on the internet going hard and getting spicy.
Yeah.
But you're not getting paid for this.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Do not let them get you caught up in any mess.
I'm enjoying it. I'm just a fan. I like battle rap.
Mhm.
I like when people go at each other, especially verbally, and it stays verbally. I like to see, verbal sparring. I enjoy that. But I am not team nothing.
Yeah.
I like Kendrick is my favorite artist, but I like to see him get in the ring.
Yeah. And I think
don't come for me.
Yeah.
Don't come for me.
I admittedly am biased. I do like Kendrick, but at the same time, I just want to see a good battle. And you know what I'm saying? You got to call a win is a win. A dub is a dub. And I think the only thing, unless I'm not privy to it, I think the only thing Kendrick hasn't done at this point is like getting a skirmish with another rapper openly.
Yeah. I
unless you know somebody else that, or he went at somebody else.
All subliminals.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I guess subliminals. That freestyle at BT Awards, I didn't think it was that subliminal. But
we knew who the people he was talking to.
I don't think that was a sub.
It was subliminal. There was no real names, and
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying. The control verse, if you count that, which you don't really count, but for me, I do kind of count because it's like I'm calling y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Telling y'all I'm gonna be the guy.
Right.
None of your fans. I'm about to take all your fans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like,
Yeah, there's more sportsman diss, like.
I'll take that as disrespect.
Disrespect?
Yeah, almost. Like, not like totally disrespect. Yeah. It's like, it's a challenge. I'm challenging you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. But what's the difference between the BET freestyle and like what he did on Like That in terms of calling him out?
I was talking about the control verse.
Oh,
the BET thing is just as that was the same. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know. But I don't think we ever did.
I'm over O's. Tuck the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Come on,
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But why?
Jokes on you, ha. I'm
with the high five. Yeah. That's crazy. Was that synchronized? Was that playing?
Yeah, I think that's for Meek Mill too.
But like, why wasn't that considered a dub? Or was that considered a dub?
It wasn't as like, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays we just kind of looking for anything more. So we hypersensitive to things now. Versus that, it was like, ooh. And then from there, they kept that same energy by continuously sending subliminals towards each other. So I followed it. I enjoyed it a little.
I was just enjoying the music. Yeah. And you'd be like, you ain't hear that? The kid with the motor mouth? You ain't hear that? I was like, nah, man, I'm just enjoying the song, man.
You enjoying it like you need to, cause they talking trash,
bro. But I tell you, I promise we gonna get into the song.
Yeah.
I tell you though, like my favorite diss that Kendrick did wasn't even to Drake. It was when you broke down These Walls to me.
Yeah, that's my favorite diss all the time.
I was like, he capable of that, bro. If he capable of that, that man is sinister, boy. That man is sinister. Go listen to These Walls and read those lyrics.
Ooh, boy. That was beautiful. I told you that's one of my all-time favorites, boy.
That was crazy. I just be enjoying the song, and he was like, "Did you listen to the lyrics though? Did you see them?" I was like, "Nah, man, what are you talking about?" He's like, "It really ingest those." I was like, "Yo, this song is sinister." And it's supposed to be on a All Get Along album. We need to overcome. He was like, "Nah, this is like track 2, track 3." Crazy.
If These Walls Could Talk.
Crazy. That's a good
and
song.
It relates to like almost every other album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it connects to all the other albums. Yeah.
Crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy work.
Even on release stuff like Collect Calls. But you know what I'm saying? That's neither. That's you know what I'm saying?
That's neither here nor
that's for the fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But man, let me tell you, bro, I have been kind of in a crisis of conscience in terms of this whole diss battle and all this stuff.
Same, yo.
I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what it is I want
out of this.
Yeah, what do I want out of this? And like the more I think about it, the more I was like, I'm not mad at Cole, bro, because I don't understand what this new wave of rap is going in, like in terms of disses. Because all day I was trying to figure out what it is I like about diss records.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to diss records all day. I listen to Drop a Jewel on them, Back Down. I listen to Ether, Takeover, Roxanne's Revenge, The Bridge Is Over. Like
that, No Vaseline.
300
bars and running.
300 bars. I was just listening
Checkmate.
to it. Even The Truth by Gucci. I was any type of diss record. I was like, what is it that I'm looking for in these diss records? And it's like back in the 80s when they used to do like classic battles, MCs used to jump on the stage and prove I'm better rapper than you. Ha ha. You know what I'm saying? It was a test of actual skills. But then at some point, it wasn't like I'm coming out the top MC. It's like we got beef in the streets and I'm just so happy to be like putting stuff on wax. So it's like, for me, I always thought of diss records in the past until I went back and looked. It's like, right now we gonna find out who the better MC is. So that's what I'll be looking for in a lot of those classic diss tracks, especially like Hit 'Em Up with Tupac. You know, he say some salacious stuff, but he also just rapping. He ain't like just like relying on like dirt that you dug up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think the disconnect has been with me lately of like, cause of course I'm interested in knowing what kind of dirt you got, but like at the same time, I just want to see who rap better than the other person. And I don't want that to rely on like the dirt you got. I think you should be able to pick up a pen and be like, I'm about to murder you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I settled on. So it's kind of weird for me hearing like these disses and like the first, and what we about to get into, like the first part of Rick Ross verse, we just rapping and like throwing jabs and stuff like that. I like that. Then like I said before, when you sent it to me the other day, I was like, in any other context, we just call these niggas messy. These are just
they messy still.
These are like chatty patties. They just, you know what I'm saying? You got your nose done, you got your abs done. We like, wow. So I was like, I don't think I'm really into that part. Am I gonna listen to it? Is that what I want? Not really.
I want it all. I want to see people get punched in the face verbally. That's just it. I don't care.
Because I was like, whoa, where is he going?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see people get punched in the face verbally. I want you to like, because if you, like I watch battle rap.
Yeah.
So like when
Which messed me up because now every time you out hear the word battle, I'm expecting this.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna get at.
I'm expecting this.
It's different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole different beast.
Because they got beats and then they not in front of each other and stuff like that. Because in battle rap, they in front of each other.
Yeah,
it's a performance. You know, it's not just a verbal thing. You got it's a like you say, it's a performance. Whereas in hip hop, they got to give you a good beat.
Yeah.
They got to give you, you know, they got to keep your attention. They got to be entertaining, and they got to flow, and they got to sound be better than the other person far as like
it's gotta be a good
lyrical
song.
content. You know what I'm saying? It has to be in a certain way, but
it's really hard to marry all those things too. To like not
on both parts. Yeah.
Because the way I see battle rappers approach it is like, even if they have like dirt on somebody or something, the way they string together schemes and do wordplay is crazy. But at the same time, the way you hear rappers rap on beat to like make a well, it's kind of changed because back in the day, it's like, I'm gonna get on the beat and I'm gonna rap, and either you're gonna like the rap or not. It was about the rap, not necessarily the beat. But now it's like to construct a song that people actually want to hear and like repeat and listen to. It's like not an easy thing to do these days. So I like the evolution, but at the same time, I just want dope bars.
No, I prefer the dope bars, man. Don't ever get me wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
But like, Sometimes you don't get that. Who shot you?
Yeah.
Hit him up. That's why I fuck.
He started off with that.
Fat.
Now, is that true? We don't know, but it's funny.
But
it's a shot.
Listen, it grabs you. Anything after that, it really don't matter how you put it.
Hey, if that don't grab you,
I don't know what it is.
Ain't nothing.
Especially back then, it was like, bro, what is going on? Like, what?
Ain't nothing more direct than that. That's the most direct open I've ever heard in my life.
You know what I'm saying? So,
other than FJZ.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that. I was like, well, that's a little better, but you know what I'm saying?
Because he directly said, I'm talking to him.
So like, yeah, I just want to see the better man come out of this.
Yeah.
Because it's so many elements to rapping and how to attack a person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done seen that. Like, I done seen like people get attacked that's more lyrical and better, and the person pull out paperwork on them. Now everything is
it's out of
all that gun, shoot them up, and tough guy like, oh,
matter.
you told. Now it's over. A little person like if you look up like Adi Boom versus Big K, Adi Boom don't rap no more.
For a reason.
Yeah, because he put out paperwork on him. It's like, like if you watch any Rum Nitty battle, he's lyrically like out rapping you.
Mm-hmm.
He's just out rapping you. Like he's just like a better rapper. Geechee Gotti, he's out toughing you.
Yeah.
It's not less. He may out rap you too, but he's out toughing, like tough guy you while also barring you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different elements.
Yeah.
And I see this in like this, like Rick Ross, like you said, first part of it, I'm just barring you.
Yeah.
And then that part of it, now I'm just like taking I'm attacking your image.
Yeah.
I'm attacking
which I know is what is important to you.
Yeah, I'm saying this is something important, and this is a tactic like Pusha T did.
Yeah.
You are hiding a son.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the two, like what is it called? Duppy
freestyle?
Yeah, from Drake, and you look at like what I don't know what Pusha T was.
Story of Adidon.
Yeah. So if you look at both of those, Drake is more lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
It's more he's more like
I would say what Drake was doing, he was rapping.
Yeah, that's something like you said you want to rap, but
I enjoyed that one.
Which one was more damaging? It made us look like
Pusha T, but I also don't think Pusha T gets enough credit because people focus on that you hiding a child.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole scheme he took for that whole thing was crazy.
Absolutely, because he was breaking Drake down. He was
breaking him down as a person. Mm-hmm. When he started off, in which I'll get to, because one of his points was like in Drake's diss when he like you splitting 50 with Top Dog.
Mm-hmm.
But Pusha T was like, the M's look different when Baby divides the pot. Because you gotta remember, Drake had Young Money who's under Cash Money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how does those splits live? And then later on in the song, we find out, he actually has a baby. The man was barring up, and then he goes into like the reason why you may be a bad father is because your family, your father, your mother.
It's a dub for me.
It's a dub for me. I told you once you watch that podcast episode, you can be like, this man is sinister, boy. And then when he put at 40 at the end, that boy is sick. And then you got to reckon with how he got information from
which 40. Is from your boy. And then he didn't even bring that up, which is I believe was going to be on the next disc.
Probably.
But I also say about the Birdman thing, we forget that Drake, Birdman, and Lil Wayne had an issue because of how the money was split.
True.
You remember?
Yeah.
I walk up in the what Drake said, I walk up in the it was on that if you're reading this now. Oh no, if you're reading this now, it's too late. He said something like, I walk up in the label, cut the check, ho. And it was like to a thing where like y'all playing with my money or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you remember Birdman and Wayne had that issue.
Right. So it's like
which is
so, but I got if y'all don't know, go back and look at that Pusha T and go look at his interview with Joe Budden because that man is something else.
Joe Budden almost messed it up for me.
Why?
Because they wasn't really listening and then letting Pusha T talk.
Yeah, well, I say Joe wasn't.
No, I think all of them. All of them wasn't really. We watch it. You said there's a misunderstanding. Like they not listening. They trying to just get their points. I was like, nah.
But I'm so familiar. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? That man sinister, boy. I was like, God, 100K ain't enough. Anyway,
I wear it.
I wear it all.
And I got the tapes.
That's why I said, man, if that Lucy Drake that what I heard on Twitter was true. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think he want to go back.
Yeah, when he said something like
use my baby's name
to come up, like
revitalize your career.
Yeah, something like that.
Keep that where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that focus. You got enough people coming at you now. You don't need to add nobody in the mix. Why are you doing that? Anyway, 17 minutes in, we can start with the review. So I have a bit of a skew view of this because you sent me the Rick Ross disc first. Because then I heard
Did I send you the Rick Ross? I thought I sent you the Drake first.
I think you sent me the Rick Ross first, but you can double check that.
Let me double check.
I don't know if it was early in the morning or late at night or something.
You about to have my name for the body.
Because I hadn't heard either way. So I don't know.
Yeah, I did see you.
Yeah, so that was the first one I heard.
Yeah.
And then you was like, he responded to Drake's diss. I was like, Drake dropped, and he was like, yeah. And then you like told me what that one was.
Yeah.
So it was weird for me because I didn't get to experience much of that Drake hype as everybody else. Because by the time I saw it, Rick Ross's diss had already like kind of taken over my timeline.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I know what like back to back, that shit was out of here when it dropped.
Oh, okay. I know why I did that.
What?
Because you sent me the Drake thing, which I assume you had already listened to him on Instagram. Thing? This right here, the drop and give me. So you sent that.
Oh,
to
and
me.
I was like, "Is this like AI or something? Or is this real?" And then you was like, "Yeah, man."
I said, "I'm talking about it now." That's gotta be. I was like, "Nah, that's real."
Yeah.
So I just assumed you had already heard it.
Oh yeah, nah.
Okay, yeah. I was like, why would I do that? Yeah.
I had not heard it.
Yeah.
So I had at first thing I heard was Ross. So I was listening to like. And like when he hit me with the white boy,
I didn't know who he was talking about.
I was like, that's crazy. But anyway, we said we started with Drake. Because that's what happened in Sequential Order. So what are your thoughts about Drop and Give Me 50?
It's fire. It's really, at first I was like, well, I never really got to the other version. But when I first listened, I was like, this is kind of weak. Because it's like he has the same problem like Cole had on that 7 minutes of
7 minute drill.
7 minute drill.
Yeah.
It's the delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake, even though Drake more is being more cocky, it's just not. It's just the delivery on him. He's talking though. I enjoy what he's saying.
Yeah.
I enjoy the cleverness of it. I enjoy the lyrical content as far as the intricacies of it. But the delivery is kind of when you hear like Kendrick, boom.
It's not. You don't think it's strong.
It's like just not strong. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. But he talks like, but this is he said, but I'm heating up. Like it's more so like if it is a 7 minute drill, it's like this is a good 7 minute drill. This is a good charged up, great even far as charge up. But as far as like what I thought he was gonna do, especially if Joe saying this is gonna be nuclear.
Yeah.
This was.
And I think that's part of the problem is like don't set me up with
it gas it up.
With like nuclear stuff like that. Especially if your follow up is like the snippet I heard. I'm not really digging it, but I guess I'd have to hear the totality of like what he about to drop next. He dropped next.
But he was talking though. He was talking cold cash, trash to them boys.
He was. I think he was talking trash to him. Some of the standout lines I got to start with the good news is
we ain't playing it?
Huh?
I thought we were gonna play it.
Oh, you wanna play it?
Yeah, I thought we was about to play it.
Oh, we can.
No, we don't do your thing. Do your thing, Playboy.
I just print out the lyrics. Like I said, I've been reading these and like going over them all day to see like what's not resonating with me. But he got lines on here I like how he started off, I guess talking about Future, and he like I can never be anybody fan. I gave you your first number one, which he did, which is facts. I didn't know who he was talking to at first until I like went through and looked at the charts. It's Future.
Yeah.
But I like your label boy. You in the scope right now talking to Kendrick. I like the scheme. He was like, I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have to talk to your ass, I got to hike down. I like that part. What's a prince to a king? He a son nigga.
That's
probably my favorite line.
That's
probably my favorite line in there.
That was fire.
And then the rest of it for me is cool. And he was talking some real shit, but I don't know if he was.
Drop and Give Me 50, what he was saying to Rick Ross saying that you 50, need to worry about what you and Diddy got going on.
See, I didn't see that in the new version.
No, it wasn't in the one I sent you.
I didn't see it in the new version. That's why, cause I kept looking for that and looking through the lyrics and stuff, but I didn't see that in the new version about his reference to Diddy.
That was the one I sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like,
and okay. I think my problem is when I like analyze bars. I think it sound good.
Yeah.
And I think he was trying to go for like a back-to-back feel with like something you can play in the club and like run through, and it was catchy.
Which was made it kind of like not that good.
So I actually thought that was par for him. Like I thought that was like
I thought that was for what back to back. He did a great job with that. Yeah. He didn't do a great job with that with this.
You think him trying to make it into a song that it can be replayed and replayed like that is what weakened this one.
Was what weakened this one.
Gotcha.
But for him to do it for Meek Mill, it made it good. And I also think because it was only one person, that's why it was more
focused.
Because like when this dropped, it still didn't get as much. It wasn't trending like that like it was when.
That's what I noticed. Yeah. That's why I said when I found out and I went on there, it was like Rick Ross had already taken over the thing. And I think, side note, I think was messing Drake up this time ago around, especially against Ross, is Drake speaks in memes, but Ross is a social media guy. Like he does not mind going live. And being like BBL Drake. Like he just so you're not gonna out meme this man.
No.
He gonna overshadow everything you do with it. Like bro. So he got the right one with Ross, at least on like the public appearance.
And people forget, bro. Ross went head up with 50.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? People forget that.
Still, he funny. I think he didn't have a shot at even 50, did he? I think he might have had a shot.
And I told you he was talking to Birdman too. I told you about that.
Yeah.
He was over that Bird. That shit little hot, little
island
over
there. You used to live over here, you used to live over here, didn't you? That man funny. And Rick Ross funny.
And then he was out there performing in that Drake shirt. Like, come on,
with the Barrett song? Like, I want all the smoke.
If I'm Kendrick, I'll just let that breathe. Yeah. I'll let them figure that out.
Yeah, you gotta let that cool down before, because that went right after he dropped it.
That was less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Well, around 12 hours. Yeah, it was like a couple hours.
But yeah, those are my favorite lines in it. And like we were saying, I actually gave him props for being able to take the information, like try to make a song out of it, like drop and give me 50. Now I don't know if he took
like the subliminals.
Yeah, we get to them. I don't know if he took the inspiration from Mike Jones or Hurricane Chris with drop and give me 50. I don't know what he was trying to imply with that.
You know how he does. You know what it is.
Yeah.
I like the stuff that he was saying about I'm with bodyguards like Whitney.
Yeah.
I like what have you seen waiting there? And then he told him, say, I know more. Yeah. I got more.
See, I actually didn't like that.
I like that.
Because like I said, I don't want to hear the messiness. I want you to rap. And you not saying I'm about to out rap you again. You like, I got more dirt on these niggas. So I
get why, because that's the only thing you want.
Yeah.
I don't want you just to be messy though.
Yeah.
I don't want you just to throw, unless you're gonna be entertaining with it.
Yeah.
Like Rick Ross. Like when Rick Ross got to the end of that thing,
he was like, I did my rapping.
I did.
I did my rapping.
I did my rapping.
Yeah.
And then he was like, that's why I know you got your nose smaller so you wouldn't have a big nose like it. It becomes funny. Yeah. I know them abs going, that's why you be wearing that funny stuff at shows. Yeah. You can't hide that. Like that's funny, bro.
Funny, dog.
It's just funny.
That's funny.
That's entertaining because you already gave me the balls.
If anything, Ross could just put on a beat and just talk, and I will listen to it.
Yeah, and I don't like y'all trying to, like, when he claimed like I got more money than you, y'all try to act like Rick Ross ain't. Like it's not possible for him to have.
Even if it's not, when you get above a certain level of M's, it's like, who cares? Y'all
they care. That's why they be beefing like that. Let me see.
But that's the reason why I thought, like, when I went through Drake's song, I didn't think it was like that good of a diss to Kendrick himself.
No, because he was addressing everybody.
Yeah, he was addressing everybody, and he was trying to use that as like a song. But at the same time, like when we talking about with the contract splits, what was Drake's splits? And then for me, like Kendrick ain't never been the type to like rap about his money and shit.
He did have one boy I like. He said, "My coin is like, what did he say? My merch is how we eat."
Oh yeah.
He was like saying that y'all got a tour.
Yeah, I don't know who he's talking to.
He's talking to all of them, I would assume.
Because I know he was talking about, I'm in Tokyo.
I have fans.
Yeah. Kendrick tour was over there.
Yeah.
Last year.
And to be honest, and the crazy thing about it, Kendrick, I'm gonna get back to that. Kendrick has the #1 hip hop tour. What was the most money made in a hip hop tour?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Drake is on there twice, but he's on there with like the Amigos, and I think the other ones with like Future. He has other people that he's been with, but Kendrick has the #1 grossing hip hop tour.
Did not know that.
And I was at them shows.
So Wish I would have went there.
You should have. You should have told me, and we could have. It was right before we went to Vegas.
Right. I was broke, so
you know what I'm saying?
I think that was it.
So, but what I'm saying, what I think he was saying was, y'all have to tour. I don't have to tour. We have merch that helps feed everything that we need. Touring is just a plus for us. Y'all got a tour to make sure y'all survive.
Yeah,
that's how I took that.
Especially Future, you got a lot of babies to feed.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I checked because I was like, damn, bro, how Kendrick doing? I checked his net worth. I was like, he's doing all right. He is doing all right. You know what I'm saying? So I when he was alluding to like, because you have to split your money, that you gotta do features with Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
which is funny. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like those aren't like terrible looks.
Yeah,
and it's not
but he be doing it with Spanish people though.
He was with Bad Bunny.
And some others random Spanish person. Yeah. Like, he does it too. Like he does like.
But is he implying Kendrick had to do them?
I don't know what he's implying with that. Because if anything, these are artists and Kendrick is just, if you look at Kendrick, like even back in the day, you'll see him do like features with somebody you like, I don't even know this lady.
Yeah.
But it sounds like old folk songs or something.
That's
true.
Like, even though they pop artists, it's not like they small fries. Yeah. You like gotta do it. Yeah. It's Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Like who's not?
And then what was
he also did something with Beyonce, like you.
Yeah, like, so it's like, what is it? I mean? It's what like, we talking about, man? Y'all okay?
You mad because he do features? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand it. But even though it's not like, it ain't like he had to do certain music. It ain't like we ain't heard Kendrick put out the music he wanted to make anyway.
He also like Kendrick do it all. He did it also with Imagine Dragon.
He should be out here.
He should be out here, bro.
Just rapping, man.
You send a check, I'm with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no problem with it, bro.
He also performed at the Super Bowl, which I haven't seen Drake do yet.
I think Drake's Super Bowl performance probably be pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be good.
I ain't seen.
I don't want to hear him sing live.
No, I think he's good live.
You think he's good live?
I think he'd be good.
I haven't heard him live, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I've heard him rapping, like scenes of him rapping at his concerts, but I have not heard him sing it. Nobody's posted a clip of him singing that I've seen.
I think he'd be pretty good live.
I would hope so.
He better be.
But one of my other favorite lines is simple, and I know it's gonna cause problems in this nigga's regular life. Is Metro, shut your whole ass up. It makes some drums. That's funny.
And that's talking. He said, while I'm getting lyrical with everybody else, let me just sit you down.
Sit your ass down. And you know Metro gonna hear that in his everyday life. When somebody gonna hear, nigga, shut your ass up and make some drums. That's a good bar to me, nigga. That's gonna affect your real life.
That's funny, but Drake had to hear it too.
Yeah,
Drake, he was out, and that dude, which again, I'm not like a fan of this, but that dude, he was like, Kendrick's better. Kendrick's better. Like he was out to sign it. Like you see that? like Drake was just out there signing like
Kendrick's better. He was just saying.
Yeah, he was just saying. He was trending. That dude was trending after that because it came out after like that, and then the dude started like I don't know what Drake was. Drake was just signing autographs and stuff, getting into his car, and somebody was like, "Hey Drake, Kendrick's better."
That's crazy.
Kendrick's better. Like he was on some weird stuff like that. So I was like, "Oh, this is funny. This is gonna turn into something."
That's crazy, bro. I did think that line was interesting. He's like, I'll be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit. I'll be with some bodyguards like Whitney. That line right there.
And before that line, he said, you ain't taking nothing off me. No chains off me.
Yeah, hugs and kisses, man. Don't tell me about no switches. And then further up, it was talking about the chains. Yeah. What is he alluding about Whitney is the question.
Yeah.
And does that line... I mean, because it makes sense you to have bodyguards, but is that tough?
But then, like with what he's saying, I think he was alluding to Whitney cheating on Kendrick Lamar with the bodyguard.
Yeah.
But it's also could be a thing where she's actually with bodyguards because Drake could have a line like that, put a ring on it like Vanessa Williams was like, okay.
Virginia Williams.
Williams. Sorry, Pusha T. I don't know.
Yeah, we want to be. We just saying.
I'm just saying what he said.
You know what I'm saying? But we just report the news, bro. We don't want the smoke.
But like he said, like with the like with that line, that wasn't a good line.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's alluding to something. It's alluding to something. But at the same time, don't say that man's wife.
Yeah.
And then like now don't expect Now it's like, oh.
So you didn't learn your lesson last time.
When you say people, you
didn't learn your lesson last time.
This might be a Drake play where Kendrick go too far and he's like, man, we had to start the beat before some real shit happened. You had to call Jay Prince in again. It's like, nah. Every time you say somebody's name, you gotta call Jay Prince in. Every time it get too hot, we gotta call Jay Prince.
Jay Prince, I know Jay Prince probably be tired of it. He's like, man, come on, man.
Like, bro, come on. He's
man.
like, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have this.
I ain't gonna keep stepping in.
I ain't gonna keep stepping. But yeah, I like this after because initially when I read the disses and stuff, I was like, okay, and then I heard to the beat, I was like, all right, I like this is cool. I'm a little surprised it didn't take off as much as it did, like take Back to Back did. I was like, that's interesting. I don't hear. It's like it came and went.
The setup was because in that instance, the setup was so good. The setup was so wonderful for Drake in that moment,
and it had built up a little bit. He had dropped,
charged up, right? See, with that right there, charged up was so Drake like, right? It was so, and then it was Meek at the time. Meek was like a hot artist, hood artist, talk trash. Him being on Twitter talking trash was okay at that moment.
Yeah.
It was like, that's a hood guy. That's what hood people do. He was influencing people to be just like that. You know what I'm saying? Drake was just like, the singing, light-skinned guy. And then he does Charged Up where he always do some subliminal stuff, and he does that. Yeah. And we got to like kind of read in between the lines, like, what is he talking about? Oh, Drake is not about to be the tough guy with the tough guy that we look at.
with the gangster.
And then you do Back to Back, and you totally destroy that man's image, and then you totally revise yours.
Yeah.
Like that's why
you got a body now. He had a body.
It was unexpected,
and it wasn't against anybody. Yeah, people respected Mill.
Meek Mill was hot at that time. Yeah. So that's why that was
Mr.
so
Dreams
good.
and Nightmares.
Yeah, it's like Drake had so much to gain in that moment as far as image, and Meek Mill had so much to lose and didn't know it.
Yeah,
he made him like Twitter fingers,
which is funny.
Is that your girl tour or is that a world tour or your girl tour? Like he was talking reckless. Like Drake was talking reckless in that. Yeah. And then told you I got that 3P if you want to keep going. Had the meme shirts, gave the money to his school allegedly. Then he dropped it the same day that the Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Jays
the artwork. Dastardly. That's the type of
free Meek Mill shirt, the memes that it shows.
The rollout for this wasn't that. And it was like leaked. Or something like that.
Oh man! Then the beauty of it. I remember one thing he was out there playing kickball with the charged up on his back.
Oh, that's great.
The shirt. You remember seeing that?
I don't remember that.
And then he was talking to the dude, and the dude was like, "What's up, Jay? What you got going on?" They was playing kickball. He just had some jerseys of Charlotte with a battery on the back, and he looked at it, he said, "Man, I ain't lost all week," and he like walked off.
That's funny.
Drake was on it, bro.
I like that. See, that's the type of stuff I want to see with the outside. Shenanigans.
Rick Ross doing that right now.
Ross is doing that well.
I bet after we get done, we can go look up something he's doing right now.
Back at it. That's why Rick Ross, man, I'm telling you, he a social media guy, bro. He speak mean too. I know about you.
The way he was doing DJ Envy.
Oh, DJ Envious. Told his wife, you can be my paddle girl.
My pickleball paddler.
See, we already know he gonna take it to wherever it want to go.
He learned from 50, boy. He learned.
That's a marketer. DJ Interviews. Now he got BBL Drake. Come on, man.
You called your mama on me. Yeah, that was great.
You put your nickname out? Obs? You gonna let me get a hold of Obs? Why would you do that? You
don't know no better.
That was a bad move.
It's beautiful, bro. I'm enjoying it, bro.
I think that may be why I'm kind of let down with this drop is he's not backing it up with all the things that I've seen him do before.
Who?
Drake with the
memes,
artwork and the memes and
that's probably
jerseys.
That's probably coming.
Yeah, I hope so.
I rated 4 days where y'all at. So, you know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 days, we going to get something.
Yeah.
Especially ain't nothing dropped. I don't know what Kendrick going to do. He may not say nothing. This may not be enough for him.
He was like, that'd be crazy.
I'll catch y'all later.
He'd be like, I thought y'all was going to come with something. Like Drake said, go ahead and drop that for you on this. He's like, this ain't worth it. I'm not wasting it on this.
The 4-year-old, did he put that in the song?
No, I think that's just shit he was talking. Like, just go ahead and drop that 4-year-old disc. And I'm like
that was that. That was recent.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So if he, I don't know, he might not think this is worth it. But I'll be disappointed if he didn't.
I'll be disappointed if he didn't.
But in terms of, then I don't know if I would give it to Drake. I might have to give it to Drake just because he put out a whole diss record against a whole bunch of people.
This is more direct than anything Kendrick done.
But I wouldn't say Like That wasn't direct. And it was
not as direct as this.
And it was a good verse.
It was a good verse, but this is very direct. How you big
step?
Call
that man a midget.
Yeah, basically.
Call that man a midget, bro. I'm not even sure if that's acceptable.
In a size 7.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if that's acceptable.
In a size 7, cuz.
That's crazy. So he took shots at Future. He took shots at Rick Ross.
Metro Boomin.
He ain't really hit Abel the Weeknd.
He did hit Abel.
He hit his manager. So I don't know. He said Cash blowing Abel's bread out here tricking.
What you do for what we do for females, you do for
niggas, yeah. He said Cash XO. So I don't know. Is that a shot at Abel?
Yeah, that's a no.
He said
he's part of XO. That's your man.
It'll do.
Yeah, it'll do. That's like somebody shooting shots at you. Or you hit me too.
Yeah,
I'm like, I would push your T. Yeah.
You said you can hit me too. Yeah. I gotta go. It was never not go. It was
gonna do this regardless.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He just made it sweet. But I tell you, I watched the interview like once a month. That's one of my favorite interviews. He said, I'm so familiar. You's a mood music nigga. I know who you are. When the CEO's blinded by the glow, it's different. That Push D is crazy. Anyway, you got anything else you want to say on
No, I ain't got nothing for Drake.
50?
Drake was fire.
All right, moving on to Champagne Moments by Rick Ross. Which is funny.
Yeah.
Come on, Champagne Poppy. Like, what we doing? What's your standouts for this track, man?
Everything at the end. The flow, I like how you just say, this is how I rap, man. I rap this flow.
I like that traditional Rick Ross rap at the beginning.
That rich feel that he give you just to bring you all the way back down. He starts you off
fish tanks and marble floors, living big and bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He do all that just to bring you back down to the lunch table in high school.
Yeah, just like he's like, let me get this rap out of the way. You know what I'm saying? But I did he's like, crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. You know what I'm saying? Record label taking a loss. Are you in your bag? See, I don't know who he's talking to. Then his OVO label or is 50 Cent got a label? Birdman got a label. Who he's talking to?
They know
who he's talking to.
I'm gonna say Drake.
He said, "You a worker wanting a chart, don't make me laugh. Who believes he moving keys in his Louis V's?" That's
Drake. That's the Drake.
Yeah, that's the Drake. That's just a good. I don't know what you call that part of speech, but I like that wordplay. I like how who believes you moving keys in Louis V's.
I like that. Like because he did deliver that one. Like,
that's
you know what I'm saying,
bro. You know that classic Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? He did that part, man. Run up and snatch your chain, watch you bitches bleed.
And that was after Drake said, "Y'all ain't gonna do nothing." That's really coming from Kendrick when he said, "I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos."
He said, "Don't worry, I'll do it."
Yeah, I did.
Don't even worry about it. I got it.
I'm big enough.
Cause I think he mentioned Kendrick in this too.
He did.
He's like Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yeah.
The Pulitzer Prize winner switching up like dyed denim.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't quite
get that one.
Yeah, I ain't quite get it.
So
like he switching gears or he just changing colors.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what you mean.
And then he followed it by getting incentives for killing while we ride rentals. I don't see, this is the part where Rick Ross just be rhyming and I don't understand what he be saying. So like, but it sound good coming from him. That sound like some bullshit, but like when you actually like print it out and read it, you like, I don't know what this man saying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what these men saying, man. I also like the part where he said niggas leaking their records when we speaking directly.
Mm-hmm.
If we keeping a gangster, when you see me, check me.
Yeah.
That's
because and that's how you know it was like I just wrote this.
Yeah.
This is fresh.
This is fresh. This is off my mind.
This is fresh. You can't say I was holding this and waiting for you to drop. None of that. That's fresh.
Yeah. It's off the top, bro.
This is today.
Yeah. I did this in an hour.
Yes.
Cut it up, produced it.
And the reason why it took so long because I had to find somebody. I had to find a beat. The words was there.
The words was there. I had to find a beat to match the words. That's crazy. And I like his moves, but he never had to fight in school. Always ran another nigga, had to write your grooves. Flow is copy and paste. Weezy gave you juice. Another white boy at the park want to hang with the crew.
Yeah. When he was talking about that copy and paste, when he was bringing up like the ghostwriting, because he brings up the ghostwriting and the copy and paste, I was like, I was waiting on somebody to address. And then, you know, they just dropped today the Jumbotron shit popping. It was actually a reference track from Lil Yachty. So Drake took that from Lil Yachty. So and then I think DJ Academics was saying Metro Boomin is the one out here. He the one that dropped the reference track. So yeah, I'm gonna play these drums, but I'm also gonna play these drums.
I'm gonna play these drums. All right, keep playing with me.
Yeah,
keep playing. With
He really got more.
Nigga, I got all the reference tracks, my nigga. Keep playing with me now.
Oh, did you see Rick Ross? When he was Rick Ross, they was like doing the Travis Scott. What's the song with Travis Scott and Drake?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. He was like, "You never believe who wrote this." You never believe who wrote this. You never believe it.
Hey, but Rick Ross tripping, bro.
Why would you pick a fight with that man?
Because he didn't know. Because we didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna do all this. I'm like, oh, you really?
You never believe it. If Drake got it,
and then he doing it in the way like the way he's doing it is it's not just comical. It's just you can tell like it's like I'm out here on the water. I'm out here enjoying myself.
I'm at peace.
I'm in front of my pool, relaxing. It's a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all come relax with me. Like, he's not stressed about this. He listening to number one stunners.
Hey, bro.
Talking to Birdman.
When Drake dropped the drop and give me 50, right? Mm-hmm. It looked like he was somewhat working out when he first, because the first thing he did was laugh.
Yeah.
That was his first thing. He was laughing, but it looked like he was like at the gym. So he must have been at the gym, heard the rest, then perfect went home. Yeah.
Perfect. He already charged up.
Hey, well, Rick Ross may be the X factor in this thing that we may just
that we didn't see coming.
We did not see that coming, bro.
Rick Ross put a call to Kendrick. Just give me a week.
Just give me a week.
Give me a week.
Just let me see how I play out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you, Rick Ross is holding his own.
He winning.
Yeah. And I thought with Drake, winding down to his lady or something like that, it'll be like open and shut. But like Rick Ross don't care.
He don't care.
Go ahead.
He put that in the song.
He said, "I'll let you DM."
He said, "I let you DM." He said, "I let you DM my lady because I got the ones that you something about you can't get the ones you can't get."
Let you DM my hoe, but got bitches you can't.
Yeah. He addressing it, well, and then she out there talking trash. She just look crazy to me. Yeah. So it's like Rick Ross for me is I'm okay with not hearing Kendrick because I got Rick Ross.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. And Rick Ross is
he's doing enough damage.
He's doing enough
damage.
And if he really knows some shit that he just like keep trying me, like I don't DDL Drake.
He's like, bro, you got your nose done. So he's like,
he said you what did he say? You ain't proud to be black or something, so you got your nose.
No, he said you ain't proud to be black, so you got your nose done so it wouldn't be big as your daddy's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny, boy.
He said you sent a motherfucking cease and desist to French.
Yeah, you sent the police to my man. That's why I unfollowed you.
Come on,
man. Rick Ross funny.
Come on, bro. Receipts. Now, what he got with Diddy, I don't know.
Because Drake may know something, and then that's going to be funny.
Yeah,
so I'm enjoying the mess, bro. You can't say you're not enjoying the messiness, man.
But I be like...
Are you enjoying the messiness?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm more so enjoying the theatrics of like the outside the records of like Rick Ross and what he doing. But
what about the Metro Boomin?
His album on it?
No, like, you know what I'm saying? He's dropping like this is a reference track.
So that's crazy. All this is
you know what I'm saying?
Is funny.
It's like it's entertaining.
And it's like
bro.
people just had this shit just sitting on.
Like everybody knew.
Yeah.
Like we come on, Drake. We know.
Yeah. Just let it go, bro. It's fine. I mean, it ain't fine, but it's just give us a good record. But I like how Drake was like, "You almost 50. You beefing with me? You almost 50. Some shit like that."
That's what I'm saying.
I like that line. And he's
you
like,
beefing with me with 50 something about you need to be worried about Diddy, something like that.
If I was Rick Ross, I'd come back with like, it's better to beef with somebody almost 50 than talk to somebody that's in their teenagers. Some shit like that.
It's like he can. It is crazy how he can just.
I'm almost 50, but you DM at 13 years old or something like that.
Like whoa. Because then you got the scissor thing.
And then he'd be like, because what's the name of that show that white girl was on? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I do. Because he was DMing the girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That's why I say DM at 13-year-old. That's some Stranger Things. I ripped that nigga apart, bro. I was Rick Ross. I married that nigga. Like, no, you rather about a 50-year-old or talk to this 13-year-old? That's your option.
But then he had that thing with Scissor too.
Mm-hmm.
But that girl, she wasn't like 13. She was like, at the time, I think she was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
But it's still.
They was around the same age. Ain't they around the same age?
Who?
Drake and SZA.
Nah, it was something that he had said. No, they're not. But it was something. It was something that was around the same age. But he had made like a bar. The bar was something. Talking to SZA in 2000 something, and then everybody started looking up the reference.
Yeah, they started doing like calculations.
Yeah, they was like, nah, she was.
Hold on now.
And then SZA had to come out and kind of clear it out.
She's like, you better get yourself jammed up. You better shut up.
Yeah, let me make sure.
I just hope it doesn't get like The Game.
In 50? Yeah, that was wild.
Well, not The Game in 50. I'm talking about how The Game is rapping now, where he's just like name dropping and stuff to get attention.
Oh yeah, but Game always done that.
He did.
Yeah. Drake 36 slams, credits questioning.
Damn, he 36.
Yeah, he
was about our age, ain't she?
I'm gonna look
I keep thinking Drake is like our age, but Drake is almost 40.
Yeah. And then the girl at the time, she was like 19.
Yeah. Crazy work. Yeah, don't.
And then SZA.
If Ross, I'd be calling him Epstein something. Drizzy Epstein or something.
Nah, SZA is 34. So
she's 34,
yeah, that's fine. It was tripping.
I'm about to say.
She was like 19 in 2008. So they was doing something. They was doing too much. Drake, no, I'm sorry. In 2008, Drake would have been either 21 or 22, while SZA would have been 17. Unless the two had dated after her 18th birthday on November 8th.
That's a little crazy, but that's him.
It's the allegations of them. The bar is there.
The bar is there.
The bar.
That's all you need is material, and then you can go after it.
And then he used the sound of like Drake saying, one of my favorite people to rap with is Rick Ross.
That's one of my favorite.
Rick Ross, bro. Surgical. That's surgical, bro.
Surgical.
Because he gave you everything, bro. He gave you the bars, which we enjoy, even though some of them we like.
Yeah, we don't know.
What are you talking about? Is that rich person stuff? Like, what is that going on? And then he gave you the jokes. He gave you like how you talking this about me, but this is how you feel. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you also talking this gang stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since you moving keys in your Louis V's, why you call the police on my boy French? You know what I'm saying? You send the cease and desist. It's like he doing all that, and then here you go. And then you do it within the like a proper time frame, like 12 hours. You do it within 12 hours. And then you on social media going back and forth. So you got a BBL. He dropped something. Then you know the Uma Thurman thing.
Yeah.
he was like, she was like, you need this, and then Drake said maybe, and then Rick Ross was on. What did he say? Think it'll fit. That's what he said. Well, Rick Ross funny, boy. He was like,
yo. I like that. Like
Rick Ross is on top of it, bro.
He's like, there's nothing you gonna do. There's nothing you gonna do.
There's nobody you can call.
You gonna have to answer me,
bro. He really learned from 50, boy.
Yeah, bro. He's like, you gonna have to make it something special for me. Because if you don't, my boy, it's gonna be DJing this. all day.
Bro, you see, DJ Envy had to leave him alone, bro.
Yeah, you gotta let that go,
bro. Because it's like he's not gonna stop, bro. He's gonna keep bothering you, bro.
He a real nigga. He the nigga. He that nigga is like, as long as you keep feeding him, he gonna keep coming with it.
Bro, he's ridiculous.
He said, think of the fit. Oh, another funny outfit for you to wear at your show.
He called it funny, bro. Why is Lupe trending?
Lupe Fiasco?
Mm-hmm. I was listening who was trending.
I know he dropped the track last week.
Nobody cared. That used to be my favorite rapper.
He'd just be rhyming words. But that day we was driving to that hike and we was listening to his album. And I had that realization. I was like, I think Lupe just be rhyming words sometimes.
He's saying that nobody wants it. Saying nobody wants that smoke with him.
Saying that nobody won't smoke with him.
Why are you trying to assert yourself?
We don't even go to Lupe.
Nah, just stay out of it.
Have we heard Lupe battle? Has he battled somebody?
I know when him and Iggy Azalea got into it. That was one of the funniest things. If you don't think nothing else funny, that was one of the funniest things I've seen, bro. Because he ate her live on Twitter. That was one of the first Twitter battles I've seen that somebody really got him. Like, got her. Like, It was nothing she can say. She's like, Jay-Z don't even know you. Then he had like pictures with Jay-Z on him.
You mean this guy?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not known overseas. And then he showed like he had a tour overseas. He had like a shirt with her. But like, he was just eating her alive, bro. He wasn't even like saying that.
I don't even know why she tried it.
She was just bubbling up.
She's just not familiar with hip hop.
But she wasn't familiar with Twitter at the time, bro. Because she was just, you could tell she was just fuming over there. And he was just like, you could tell he was just having fun.
Yeah. To wrap it back around. Did you see that verse she tried to do with Kendrick's on stage? And she butchered that thing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. That was funny. Yeah. She tried to do a verse that he spit. And she was and she just like stumbling over it. It just sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like what what's his name did?
Who?
What was the white girl that used to be with T.I.?
That was Iggy
Azalea. I'm sorry, Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks is
what I'm talking about. Azalea Banks and Lupe Fiasco.
Okay. Okay.
I apologize. Azalea Banks. But yes, I did see that Iggy Azalea. Not Iggy Azalea. What am I doing?
Are you good? You good?
I'm good, man. But I did see that. Well, it was terrible. She thought she was gonna get away with it, and she didn't.
Yeah, and now what's she doing OnlyFans?
Is she? Well, yeah, she
making
was
a lot of money.
Like she was heading. Yeah, because everybody want to see it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. Anyway, back to these tracks.
So I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got no more. I want this to stay rap. I want it to stay hip hop in the spirit of hip hop. I want the competitive nature of all competitors involved in this to come out, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. I second that. I'm here for the show. I more so am really enjoying these extracurricular shots that are being thrown. Mm-hmm. But I'm here for it all. And I want dope beats and I want dope bars.
Mm-hmm.
You give me that, I'm a happy camper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And remember, these niggas do not know you. Do not put yourself out there for somebody you do not know.
Yeah, man. Don't. They don't know you. They don't owe you nothing.
Don't get into some real beef over something that you see on the internet.
Yeah.
I saw dudes getting like real upset at each other.
For real?
Yeah, just picking sides. Like DJ Academics level of like emotion.
It ain't that serious, people. It's a whole war going on.
It's a real war going on.
Mm-hmm.
We might be in it with Iran.
We gonna get into that on the next episode of
Mind the Gap. Just come swooping in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mind the Gap.
Well, that's all I got, man.
That's all I got, too.
Like, comment, and subscribe. This is one of our hobby or one of our interests. So sometimes we'll do this to get off our normal stuff. But like, comment, and subscribe. I'm TK, aka Boy Wonder.
And I'm Darius, aka 10th Wonder?
10th Wonder. That's
10th
what
Wonder.
you said. I was hoping you was going to. And this is Mind the Gap.
And this is Mind the Gap.